Ever since the earliest days of Rust, the main objective apart from surviving was getting guns so you can take other people's loot. So you probably want to know how to get them fast. Welcome to the Rust Beginner's Guide, where today I'll be telling you how to get guns fast in Rust. I usually don't do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures, so here's a shameless self-plug. If you like this video and want to see more, follow me on Twitch. And if you really enjoy this content, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining my Discord server to chat with me. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin. The structure of this video will be as follows. First, I'll show you the easiest guaranteed way of getting guns, then I'll show you the fastest way to get guns at places without having to complete any puzzles or fight scientists. After that, I'll show you the fastest way to get guns including puzzles but without having to fight any scientists. And finally, I'll show you the fastest way to get guns including puzzles and fighting NPCs. Quick side note, nail guns, rocket launchers, and flamethrowers weren't counted as guns, just in case you're wondering. There are two places in Rust where you can get guns 100% of the time without having to fight anything or complete puzzles. The Bandit Camp and the Scientist Outpost. At the Scientist Outpost, you can buy a revolver for 200 scrap or a double barrel shotgun for 250 scrap. And at the Bandit Camp, you can buy an LR300 for 500 scrap, an M92 for 250 scrap, a SPAS 12 for 250 scrap, or an M39 for 400 scrap. Now let's cover monuments that have no puzzles or scientists to fight whatsoever. The worst of this category is the Mining Outpost, with only a 5% chance of dropping guns. Next up is a Lighthouse with an 8% chance. At 5th place in this category we have the Abandoned Cabins with an 11% chance. At 4th place we have the Abandoned Supermarket with a 14% chance. Coming up at 3rd place we have Oxum's Gas Station with a 16% chance. In 2nd place we have the Junkyard with a 19% chance. And the best monument in this category is the Dome, which has a 34% chance of dropping guns if you loot all the crates, including doing the parkour. Next up, I'll show you guys what you can expect if you go to monuments that have puzzles but don't go inside the puzzle areas. The worst monument in this category is the Satellite Dish with only a tiny 8% chance of dropping guns. Up next are the Sewer Branch and the Small Harbor, both with a 16% chance. Next up is the Large Harbor with a 21% chance, followed by the Airfield and the Train Yard, both with a 40% chance. At 3rd place in this category we have the Power Plant, which has a 42% chance. In 2nd place we have the Water Treatment Plant, which has a 45% chance. And the best monument of this category is the Launch Site, which has a 65% chance of dropping guns. But you have to be careful to avoid the Bradley APC. If you want to learn more about the launch site, check out my guide by clicking on the card in the top right corner. Now I'll show you the exact same pool of monuments as in the previous section, but this time the chances you get when completing the puzzles. The worst monument is still the Satellite Dish with a 14% chance of dropping guns. Up next are the Junkyard and the Small Harbor, both with 19% chance. Next is the Large Harbor with a 24% chance. In 4th place is the Sewer Branch with a 36% chance. In the 3rd place are the Water Treatment Plant and the Power Plant, both with a 57% chance. In 2nd place are the Train Yard and the Airfield, both with a 62% chance. And the best monument in this category, just like in the last one, is the Launch Site, with a 94% chance of dropping guns. Now let's move on to monuments where you have to fight scientists to get good loot. The worst monument in this category is the Giant Excavator Pit with a 31% chance of dropping guns. In 3rd place we have the Military Tunnel with a 98% chance. In 2nd place we have the Oil Rig, which guarantees a gun and has a 94% chance of dropping a second one. And the winner of this category is the Large Oil Rig, which guarantees a gun and has a 98% chance of dropping a second one. Apart from monuments, Rust Island also has events happening at random times that can also drop guns. The worst of these is the Helicopter, which only has a 49% chance of dropping guns. In 3rd place is the Bradley APC, which has an 80% chance. In 2nd place are the Airdrop and the Chinook Raid, both of which drop one guaranteed gun. And the best event in all of Rust and the fastest way overall to get guaranteed guns is the Cargo Ship, which drops 3 guaranteed guns from the locked crate and has a 92% chance of dropping a 4th one. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, leave a like, and follow me on Twitch. If you really enjoy my content, consider becoming one of my patrons on patreon.com/TheMeemishGamer, or you can join my Discord server. Special thanks to all my patrons Gucciberg, Dimitri, Thorn, Bothered Nickel, and Doge Bond for supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach 3,190 subscribers, and I will see you guys with another video in 2 weeks.